Hello there. Yes. Yes, I'm your doctor for today. Yes, I'm Dr.Madman. Yeah. Yes, Dr.Madman, that's right. Yeah. Don't worry about the name. It always makes people a little... I'm replacing your normal doctor, Dr. Dale. He's away at the moment, I'm afraid. He died a horrible death. Anyway, unrelated to me, of course. I've been told you're here for an ear examination. Is that correct? Yes, okay, well, that's not going to do the job. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Here we are. Ah, pencil. Much better than the paintbrush, I'd say. We'll be using that later. So, if I just take your name firstly. Yes. Okay, and your date of birth. Splendid. Older than me. It's always a good thing. Better to be older than younger, if you ask me. Yes, I say. And your address. Your address? Yes. And the postcode. The zip code, if you like. Okay. Zip. Splendid. That's what we really need. So, I've been told you had a little bit of pain in one of your ears, so it doesn't really matter which one, because at the end of the day you've got another. But, obviously my particular profession is meant to try and make your hearing better, so I'm told, being in the medical profession, of course. So, we're going to start with just a little visual inspection of your ears, your lobes. Which ear is the one affecting you most, in terms of the one that, isn't as good as the other? Oh, your right side. Okay, well, let's have a little look there, shall we? Okay. Yes, well, it looks like an ear, so that's always a good start, isn't it? Yes, let's just have a little look there. Splendid. And let's just check your other ear as well. Okay. That also looks like an ear, so far so good, if you ask me. Sorry, just bear with me one moment. As the English folk love a good brew, this particular brew is Earl Grey. So, now, where were we? Oh yes, ear examination, very good. You've got two ears, one on the left and one on the right, so we're doing well. Now, we're going to start with a little bit of ear flapping. I know this is a little bit untraditional from the standard ear tests, but this is far better. You'll feel so much better after a good ear flapping. So, just stay still. I say enjoy, I mean just, open your mind to a bit of ear flapping. That's it, a little bit of flapping. Yes, I know, it feels a little strange at first, doesn't it? Basically, I'm just getting like this, and I'm going to make them bigger, so you can hear better. You see, that's like this, and like this. So maybe just work the ears. That's it, giving them a good flap. Yes. I'm feeling better already, I know, yes. Okay, let's just concentrate on the right side for you. Bear with me. That's it, just giving them a little stretch now, just to make you look a little bit like Dumbo. That's it, just like me. You see, I work them every day to get them bigger. That's it. Okay. Okay, so I made one slightly bigger than the other. Let me just go back to that. If you practice this every day, things will get a lot better for you. You'll be able to pick up on winds like a glider. You'll be able to hear things better, and you might even be able to catch a small tennis ball in your ear. Obviously it's not particularly related to sound and hearing, but it is useful. So, bear with me one moment. Now, where were we? Yes, we just make a couple of notes, important things, and just draw a shape of your face now. So, here we are. So, I've just given you some basic improvements here and here. Really want to aim at pulling them down at some point as well, just to extend that section. So we had a little look in your ears. we've given you a bit of an ear flap, which is always a very important thing. I think we need to look at a little bit of rambling. So basically, I'm going to ramble random things into your ear, and when I sit back in my chair, I want you to tell me what I just said. Okay? We'll start on your right side. So, the sheep, the bread loaf, pet's wings, and the ice cream sandwich. Splendid. Okay, so if you could just say what I said. Is one correct answer? It's ice cream sandwich, actually, if you were listening properly, if you weren't paying attention. Yes. I can't remember what I said myself, so that'll do. Let's try the other ear. The war, yes, the world's beginnings, zombies, zombies again, paintbrush, roadside tarmac. So, don't worry about what I'm saying. It's all, that's the whole point. If I said a normal sentence to you, you would remember it far easier. So let's see. Roadside tarmac was one of those. Yes, that's it. And war. Yes, I said the word war. It's controversial, I realise. When you've been around as long as me, you've seen some things in your time. Well, that's all I can remember, so that means that your ears are absolutely perfect in that department, in the memory to hearing situation. It's quite technical, quite scientific. Only a professional doctor like myself would understand. Yes, absolutely lovely. There's only a couple more tests to do before I give you my diagnosis, prognosis, evaluations, and conclusionis. Yes, well, this one is a little bit strange, a little bit different from your average ear examination. Basically, I hear that getting the earwax out of your ear is a good thing so that you can hear well. Well, I'm in disagreement. I prefer to push the wax back into your ear using a carrot. It's humane, it's a vegetable, it's orange, and part of it might break off in your ear. So that'll help keep the wax in, won't it? So it's quite pointy, so that's always a good thing too. And if we do it hard enough, we might be able to discover whether you have an eardrum or not, and whether we can go through it. So don't worry, this won't hurt at all. Let me just start on the left-hand side for you. So just going to come around here, that's it, and just start to push into your ear with the carrot. So giving a little wiggle as we go, that's it, just giving a little wiggle, jiggle, pickle, that's it, yes. I know this is slightly uncomfortable, but don't worry about a thing. Let's just see if we can snap some of that in there. So that's part of the carrot gone, and splendid. So part of the carrot's now in your ear, so that'll hold that wax in nicely, won't it? It does mean that the other ear is going to be slightly more painful to jab the carrot into, but don't worry about that. I do it to myself all the time, of course. So let's move around to your right side and just start to insert the carrot into your lobe, your earlobe. Yes, that's it. Doesn't that feel wonderful? Don't you feel that your hearing's getting better? Right as we speak, right as rain. Splendid. And we'll just break that into the ear. Splendid, splendid. So quite a lot of the carrot went in your ear that time, so that's definitely never coming up. But don't worry, as I say, it's perfectly natural, and you could add some hummus if you fancy the snack during the day, but that will help with your hearing nicely, so don't worry about a thing. Final test is just a very simple test. basically involves me playing a small ukulele into your face. So let's start like this. Little sing-song for you, if you will. Oh, you do undo me, and you bet I felt it. I tried to chill out, but your ears are so big that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, so I filled them with earwax. Splendid. So we know that you can hear, and that I've probably insulted you along the way, and that won't sit on the table. Splendid. So, I think this hearing examination's gone incredibly well, don't you? I think that you should come back every week, and I can jam more carrots into your ears. Always a pleasure, of course, never a chore. So, let's have a look at the conclusion. We've made your ears a little bigger so that you can hear and potentially glide off tall buildings. We have rambled in your ear, which has proved that you've got a memory and you remembered some of the words I said, so that's not necessarily ear related, more brain related, but that's still, that's something, isn't it? We had a look in your ear and we found that you have 2 ears, so that's also something. In fact, we'll check that off the list, shall we? Has 2 ears. 2 ears. Check. And we did the carrot in the ear, so we discovered that you've got a perforated eardrum now, thanks to me, and also that they're not coming out. We've also learned that that's never coming out. So that's in both ears. You probably can't even hear what I'm saying anymore. But that's fine. You don't have to worry about your hearing if you can't hear. So there we are. And the last thing we did was the ukulele test, very traditional test, back where I come from, in the land of Madlands. So all ended. You've got ears, everything's good, and I hope to see you again soon. And if you want to see me again, just put some comments below, and like or so. Maybe I'll come back and do another session sometime. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.